Welcome to the Akwa Flow Crypto Lab. On this chart, the moonshot cross became official last week. And as you know, we've been talking about this cross for more than 1 year. So now that it's there, we cannot ignore this signal. We know that this cross is a big deal. In the past, you remember that this cross triggered a moonshot. But this time, for the very first time, the moonshot didn't happen just after the cross. I know that you guys were very excited about this cross, and now that it's there, maybe you're wondering why aren't we going up? Indeed, we have the cross and the price stayed above the green line. The two conditions that we were waiting for are there, so we could expect a move up, right? Well, on this chart, I agree. We did have the cross and the price stayed above the green line. And facts are facts, so we have to highlight this. That said, on this channel, I always balance my analysis. You can watch all my previous videos since the creation of this channel. I always show at least 2 charts, sometimes 3 or even 4. And I do this with one goal in mind, being as accurate as we can be in this market full of surprises. I want to show you something. As you know, right now I am using the XRP against BTC chart. And I want to show you what happens if we switch to the XRP against USD chart, and at the same time we will keep the exact same indicators. So now we are on the XRP against USD chart. It's not the first time that I show this chart on this channel, and today it becomes even more relevant. And as you can see, by using the exact same indicators, guys, this chart is also a moonshot chart. Let's take a few minutes to analyze this. In 2017, we got a cross, and after this, we've got this legendary bull run from XRP. Then right there, we had the lines touching, right? Just right there, we had the yellow line coming down. Then we touch the green line, and after this, we have a bounce. And at the same time, just after the touch, we have this gigantic move from XRP, which was a moonshot. And we avoided the cross, right? So far, you see that the behavior of the price action against USD is exactly the same as the one that we have against Bitcoin. It's amazing. Let's move on. Then we have the bounce and we have the yellow line coming back down to retest the green line. But this time we have no bounce. We have a real cross, and it was the beginning of the fall. Let's move on. You will see what I'm talking about, because just after the real cross, we have the yellow line coming back down like this and retesting the green line. But this time it was from below, right? Here it was from above. We retested, we have a bounce, but this time we were down like this, coming back up to retest from below, but we got rejected and the yellow line turned back down, right? So it was a retest and we came back down. So this time again, we avoided the cross, but this time we avoided the moonshot cross. Here it was the opposite because the line was going down, so we avoided the sell-off, but here we avoided the moonshot cross. So XRP went down, we had a new low just right here, and after this, what happened? We have this cross, right? And just when we had the cross, what did we have again? A moonshot. This is incredible, guys. So we knew that this was a big event, and even if we had the SEC sell-off, we saw that the yellow line didn't cross the green line, okay? So we couldn't expect a sell-off, because sell-off comes only when the yellow line crosses the green line. And here we saved the cross, we avoided it, and the price went back up. So as you can see, this chart is also very good at detecting the moonshots to come. And of course, we have to talk about the last cross that we had just right here. This time it was a sell-off, and just after the cross, we had a new low, which is our most recent bottom. So this time again, the cross was the beginning of the fall. Now I want you to pay attention to the date of this moonshot, the legendary bull run of XRP. It was in April or March 2017. And on the XRP against BTC chart, when was the cross? Just right here, and it was in April 2017 also. So it was around the same date. This gives us two possible theories. The first one would be that to have an XRP bull run, we need a synchronization of the moonshot crosses between the XRP against BTC chart and the XRP against USD chart. The second theory is that we need both crosses on both charts, but not necessarily at the same time. If we consider the second theory, it means that the missing piece to have a moonshot is the moonshot cross on the XRP USD chart. Indeed, as I explained, we already had the moonshot cross on the XRP BTC chart. This is great news. We waited for so long, guys, for multiple years, and right now that we have it, as I said, we cannot ignore this is major. But there is one missing piece, and it is the moonshot on the XRP USD chart. And as you can see, right now we are pretty far away from having a cross. So you may feel a little bit disappointed that we didn't have any moonshot from the first cross on the moonshot chart for XRP against BTC. But at least now we know what to expect, and you know why we didn't have this moonshot. Indeed, there is a missing piece. It's missing the cross between this yellow line and this green line. Right now we are in a pretty bearish position because we are below the yellow line and we are using it as a resistance. But before ending the video, I want to share some good news with you. I want to share an update of the regression chart. So, as you can see, we are still above the green line, the bottom regression line, meaning that we are still using this line as a support, a strong support that we tested multiple times, and this is still holding. In addition, we were waiting for this. Last week, we managed to close above the 400 weeks moving average. So this is a really good news because it means that now we should use this line as a support. And as you can see, right now we are just above it. We tested it with this little wick right there. Maybe I will remove the drawing so you can see better. Okay. So as you can see, we tested the line just right here. This is wonderful. We even pierced it, but we came back up. So this is again a sign that this is a support. So this is great, and we want to see the price staying above this line. As you can see, here it was a strong resistance. Here we used it as a support before crossing it to the downside. Then we came back up to retest it, resistance, here again, resistance, here again, resistance, again a breakout, we came back down, then up, and right now we are using it as a support again. As I said, as long as we stay above this green regression line, XRP will go up. But if we don't and we cross it, then it will be a very bad sign and will probably make a new low. So to sum it up, even if we finally got the moonshot on the XRP against the BTC chart, it's clearly not enough. And we need a second moonshot cross on the XRP against USD chart, and of course, we need the price to remain above the bottom regression line that we have just right here. If you like the content and you want to track what will happen with us, you can subscribe to the channel and like the content. Thanks for the support, it means a lot. That's all for today's video, and as always, time will tell.